weird.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
What was that?
I love it.
It's like Halani Salani.
Halani salami?
Yeah, I know.
Ham salami?
Basically.
What?
And was training basically to become a priestess there. And then, being an elven monastery, and, when drow are all over the place, they really don't like that.
Yeah.
And before the monastery was, basically almost as it was under attack, character found basically a book in the library. It's one of those books that are kept in the library not really to read, but more to keep away from people.
Okay.
Basically something akin to the Necronomicon. And would have kind of be forced to make a deal with an elder being in order to, survive. And that's why, even though priestess playing a warlock.
Cool.
And then everything went to hell and was dragged back into the Underdark by drow.
So you're kind of involuntarily a warlock.
Yeah, I'm the
Out of necessity.
Yeah, it's kind of not even character's not really warlock. There's another entity inside my character's mind that is more the warlock at this point.
Okay.
With my character playing lawful good, but the other wing is chaotic evil because insanity.
All right. Nice. And Keegan.
So my character just goes by the name Vodak. He's a changeling rogue who's neutral evil. He's about my size, gray skin, grayish blue skin, black hair.
Okay.
During the chaos of the war, I went around taking the role of high-ranking people in different factions and selling their secrets to each other.
Clever girl.
And then eventually I messed up and they caught on, and that's why I'm in jail right now.
Yeah,
But,
that'll do it.
a lot of espionage and sneaking around.
All right, so this is the first thing I want y'all to write down because I'm going to kind of keep track of this with something else here. Gervor, you have been in the prison for 2 days. Edric, 5 days.
Fresh meat.
Ara, 8 days.
Oh boy.
Callista, 10 days.
Wow.
Cole, 7 days.
Aww.
And Vodak, just a day. You
1 day.
Just yesterday you got here.
Oh man,
So that's all
Still full
well
of
and
life
good
and
there.
everything.
my spirit hasn't been broken yet.
Now,
Just like working retail, starting out.
It's not a party until Voldak arrives in the prison.
Because a Voldak party does not stop.
Just come in. Oh, party started. Voldak's here.
first things first, before I get into your interactions here, there's another thing to add to that. You haven't been entirely idle for the time that you've been here. There are a number of different things that the drow have you doing. They'll have the weaker among you sort of cleaning, taking care of different chores and stuff like that. The stronger among you have been doing manual labor, construction, and I mean they're mixing in torture with it too. They might just have you pick up a pile of stones and put it over there, and then just move it right back. Just
Last Castle style.
yeah, just
I pick things up and put them
Those
down.
are my people.
yeah. They're
Thank
just
you very much.
So wait, if you're,
Those
if
are my
you're
babies.
are you picking yourself up and putting it another place,
It's
or
really tough with the whole fist thing, just to like
Just use like a
down.
shovel.
Yeah.
just jam it in the rock? Just pick it up. You're fine.
punch the rock.
Now,
down.
everywhere you're taken is pretty standard. You'll have a couple of drow guards with maybe short swords or something like that. Many of them carry hand crossbows with drow poison. You've seen prisoners get hit with them and fall to sleep almost immediately, so they can keep you guys alive but docile. And they've got these big hulking creatures called quaggoths with them. They're sort of these giant ape-like figures with sharp fangs and claws, and they're awful. They're hulking creatures and terrifying. Now, as you all have been doing these different tasks for the drow throughout this entire time, you might have found something. So I want everyone to give me a D20 roll.
Just straight D20.
Yes.
Oh, I got
New
it.
dice, fail. Don't fail me now.
First dice roll with the new dice.
We're starting out
And
strong,
then,
boys.
and then add that to the number of days you've been in the prison.
Ooh.
9.
Thank you.
9
I
total?
rolled a 1.
Okay.
We're
Crit fail.
starting out with a nat 1. This is gonna be good.
Crit fail. Give him the price is right.
So let me go around here.
You
John?
found nothing.
26.
26 total?
26. 19 nat.
Jiminy Christ.
Cole, you have found a flint shard that can be used as a dagger.
Oh, well, that works well with me,
Yeah.
actually.
Uh,
I'm going to set it on fire.
Godrak,
This many.
10 total.
This many.
You found a gold coin.
A gold coin. Huzzah!
Yeah.
What happens to me?
You got a 9 total.
Yeah, 9 total.
It was a crit fail though.
You're just lost in the dark. You just.
But I have dark vision.
Bang into the wall.
I have dark vision though.
Yep. Nope.
Somebody turned a light on right in front of you too fast, and now you're just spots and just can't see anything.
There's a black
Edric,
spot.
18.
18 total. You have found a 5-foot long strand of silk rope.
Cool.
We'll call it spider silk because drow.
Yeah.
I'll sell it to
Rodney-
you for 1 gold coin.
Sorry,
no.
Callista.
28.
28. Well, you, sir, have somehow managed to cleverly conceal one of the hand crossbow bolts coated in drow poison, which can put people to sleep, as you've seen happen to other prisoners in your 10 days in the prison. And Gervor.
18.
18. You also find another 5-foot long strand of silk rope.
Guys, we have like 10 feet of silk rope
You
here.
know how much we could do with that? So many activities.
Now, so we've got kind of where
Double
you're
dutch.
at. Aside from those things that you found, it's just your underclothes. You've been stripped of all your weapons and armor and stuff like that, obviously, when you came in. And you have these iron manacles around your necks chained to your hands. They don't restrict you in terms of movement or being able to carry out tasks, but you are clearly restrained. So now that we've got that settled out, you're not in this slave pen alone. Let me get a D20 roll for perception out of everybody.
Yeah, at least we got the ones out.
Perception, you said? 10.
19.
23.
21.
13.
6.
There we go.
Okay.
And it begins.
Gervor not use eyes well.
TJ, you had the 23?
Yes.
Okay. Let's start with Callista. You see, or, well, you're actually kind of greeted in a strangely gregarious way by one of the prisoners here. He looks to be an old... you might not be entirely familiar with him, but he is an old Darrow named Bupito. And he's kind of...
Lapito.
This guy right here. Just for a little hint there. I'll try
Dwarf
to...
grandpa.
It was on there. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And he kind of comes up to you.
Can you give me that name again?
Bupito. Buppido.
Bupito. A beautiful Bupito.
Does he make little wooden boys?
So since you've actually been here for a while, I'll say that he's kind of familiar with you now.
Make him lie. We
Ah,
can use
Callisto.
this.
I see we've had some new prisoners come since you've arrived. The prison is quite active. Have you talked to any of them or met them? I mean, I've tried to make conversations with some of them, but some are nicer than others.
Nope.
Not at all?
Oh,
Oh, well,
no.
all right.
I don't have time with doing all this construction.
Right,
manual
right.
labor.
What a good slave
That's
you
a
are.
good
Well,
prisoner.
That's where it pays to be weak. I could just take care of the dishes and cleaning and things like that. But
to be weak.
but I'm happy for you, I guess. That it seems like some of these fellows are rather rude. We'll kind of leave it there. Just wanted you to meet Pepito real quick. Austin, you...
Austin is my slave name. I prefer Gervor.
I'll get there. Gervor, you kind of observe this scene between what you clearly recognize as an orc and this little tiny, short, dark figure. He kind of looks like a gnome, but you haven't seen one with skin like this before. And they're sort of going back and forth. Ront is just sort of like grunting and a lot of, sort of negative and withdrawing from stuff. And Jim, the deep gnome, they're going back and forth. He's going, come on. I bet you can't do it. Come on. Look, big strong guy like you could probably take this down. Go for it. Ront's like, no, tried already. Didn't work. He says, come on. You probably weakened it.
Come on,
Just
guys.
go for it. 5 gold says you can't do it. 5 gold. Come on, go for it. Ron's like, no, hurt too bad last time.
Do it, you won't.
Am I free to like walk to them?
Sure. I mean, it's kind of loud. This is one of the louder
Okay.
interactions.
I need to walk over to them with my fist, just locked in as it is, and I would like to rest my fist, not like hit, but like rest my fist on the orc's shoulder, and say, "What do you need broken?"
Trying to take the gate. Trying to get out. Jim Job bet. Lose every time. Down 50 gold.
Jim jumping.
Did no guards messed with you while you were wrecking a gate?
Jim Job take a lot of pills. Lot of poison. Sleep a lot. Sleep a long time.
So
Jim Jar kind of looks at you and says, "Oh, you want to give it a trot? Give it a shot? You want to try to take down the gate? Big strong man, made of rock. I like it. Probably don't get knocked unconscious too easy. Let's do it."
what are we? What are we looking at here?
I mean,
I'm hearing money. What are we talking about here?
sure. What do you got? You have anything on you? Something after we get out of here? What do you got?
I mean, what's your usual offer for the orc?
I mean, we've been doing 5 gold at a time. He keeps going double and nothing. Here we are.
Alright.
He's shut down on the double and nothing. I'm trying to get back to the original 5 gold pieces bet.
All right, I want to try. I'm good with a 5 gold bet.
All right.
But
let me just take that down there for you. You got a 5 gold here.
But it's
Thank you,
Gurvor,
sir.
Gurvor.
Yeah, you're the only rock guy I know. Don't worry about it.
But stipulation: the orc helps me.
Runt kind of takes a second to think about that.
I was close last time. I almost had it. Yeah. I get half.
You get half.
All right. So
50-50 split.
let's have you and Runt
I'm
try
good about my
to
word. Okay.
try to take down this gate here.
So what am I doing? Charging at it? Athletics check, mayhap.
Yeah. Let's go a straight strength check.
Straight strength. Okay.
Yeah.
A nat motherfucking 20.
All right. So with that, you and Ront both slam against this gate. It gives not at all. Ront knocks himself out because for some reason he decided to head charge it, and you just kind of rebound and vibrate there for a second. Just okay. All right. Yeah.
Price is right.
Yeah.
Price is wrong.
There's no way this gate is breaking for you guys.
Okay.
Not a chance.
Did we attract attention with that?
The drow guards that are at the gate there kind of look back at you, see that the orc has knocked himself unconscious, and you're just kind of there stunned, and they just sort of look at you like, "Is that fun? Do you have a good time with that?"
I'm going to like vibrate back to the deep gnome.
Sure. And he just kind of like he's managed to scrounge up like a tiny little piece of paper and some kind of charcoal type thing, and he's just kind of scribbled down, "Okay, I got the rock man for 5. Awesome. Perfect. All right, good. Let's see, who do I got next here? John,
All right.
you spot, strangely enough, you're not sure how this happened, but one of the Quaggoths is in the cell with you.
Okay.
So it is a big, terrifying creature, which I will get you a picture for in a second. But he is kind of going back and forth with another prisoner there, who's a dwarf.
Wait, the Quaggoth is talking to the dwarf?
Yes.
Okay.
And he seems kind of downtrodden, and she's like comforting him, and it's weird. You've only ever seen these things be angry and rude, but he seems kind of sullen, and she's just kind of like petting his fur.
So maybe like a druid animal relationship going on, or
Not so much. I mean, he's got a will of his own. He's not really at hers to command. He's just kind of there. She just seems to be the only one who's given him the time of day.
okay.
So do you kind of get closer, trying to talk to them at all?
Well, real quick, are they speaking? Is she speaking common?
They are actually both speaking. What are they both speaking?